hoo, hoo, hoo. Hey, join me for Pajamas and Pancakes. Today, we are bringing down our intentions and we're gonna do some great cooking. Hoo, hoo, hoo. We're doing the Haka, dropping the energy, going tribal. As we drop in those intentions to the body, we're gonna be dancing, so here we go. I have a full day of, let's see, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and so I've had to do stuff in the crock pot. I've done a short rib that I'm gonna show you in a minute. That is for dinner for my son because he's taking it away. I've made a lunch for him, and we are just going to do a just simple breakfast, a breakfast sandwich. And so here, I'm gonna start that breakfast sandwich, but I wanna show you my short ribs. And let me turn this down. I put these short ribs on last night, probably at 10 o'clock, something like that. Let me turn this down a little bit. I couldn't wake up this morning. You would think I've got lots of energy. And so here we go. These short ribs look perfect. Here is the sauce that I made for these short ribs. I made my own kind of, I don't know if you can see it here. Let's turn the screen. This morning, I've done short ribs for dinner. So, hey, it's a 3-in-1. I'm cooking everything like right now. So I put ketchup in it, Worcestershire sauce, salt and pepper, chili powder, brown sugar, and some flour. And I breaded it, or not breaded it, but I shook it in a bag. And then I got it dark. And then I put it in the crock pot. Look at this. Look how great that looks. So what I'm gonna do with this is I am going to just shred it a bit. And then my son is going to have it for dinner tonight because he's staying at school till 9 o'clock. So, oh my God, these turned out perfect. This is perfect to do. You can do this. Good morning, everyone. Can you hear the tribal music in the background? Let me just turn it up a bit. We are, I don't know if you know the Haka, but doing the Haka like really drops our energy back to the basics. We were doing the Haka at a family vacation, and my niece, I scared her, she started crying because I can really go tribal. And there was a box on the table, and it was a heavy box, and it flew off the table. So I probably don't want to show you that video because I've got some Hawaiian kind of root thing going. And okay, so here we go. Look at these short ribs. So that looks perfect. That looks great. And I don't say perfect because this show is not about being perfect. And so I made some rice that we can add in a bowl. And this rice, I'm just gonna top it. So this is, I actually cooked this, I got it late last night too. Let me just turn this down. And so this will actually taste great. I don't know if you can see me here. We have steamed rice. This will be his dinner. And then for my other son when he comes home too, I'm going to make him the same. I'm just gonna put it in a container. That way if I'm in session, which I will be, then here we go. So here is his dinner. And this is short ribs and rice. Here we go. That looks good. Now let's get started with the breakfast. The breakfast little sandwich. I was thinking, what am I gonna make this morning? And I'm like, I don't know, I'm just gonna Haka it in. And let's just put some butter over here. A little bit of, actually I don't even need bacon. I'm gonna do bacon. I'm gonna do a bacon McMuffin. So I'm gonna put the bacon in here. So today's tool and what we're working is grounding your balls or grounding your lady balls. We all have balls. Men have balls on the external. Women have balls or ovaries. Those are balls. And ladies, we gotta own our lady balls because that's where we create from. That's our creative energy. And when you can drop down there and feel it and create from that, then you own your creations. When you think about it, most of us, or we let people create through us, or a lot of females create for everyone else around them. Hence giving to their family and, and behind every successful man is a successful woman or somebody that doesn't have to be a woman but owns their feminine energy because we all have male and female energy. So, let me just wash my hands. So I want you to, we were owning our crowns yesterday, holding our head up high. But what happens a lot of times when our head is up high is that we get whacked. How many times you're feeling great, you're feeling good? Let me get my spatula so I can flip this. And then what happens is you're feeling so great. You're having a great time with the person you're with. Maybe you're with a partner. Everything is going so well. And then all of a sudden, boom, whack, you get brought down to earth. What is that and why did that happen? Everything was so good. Everything was so good. And then I don't know what happened. I've lost everything. It's like I'm back to ground zero. Not really, but what I do is I raise the energy, put the pictures from my crown, own my crown, and then you want to hoo, 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 hoo. If you don't know what that is, it's Haka. Wah! That's Haka. Try it sometime. Like that is a tribal dance that they would do, and you can see it on the Black, the New Zealand. They do it on their tribal dance before their games. But it's a great energy. Hoo, 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 wah! And feel that. Feel how you get into the body when you do your Haka. It makes you feel alive. It makes you feel in the body. So it's one thing I think we were talking about being airy-fairy, like we were in fairyland on Friday, flying with the fairies. But, how are you going to get that in the body? This is that spiritual talk when people are hippy-dippy and whoopy-doopy. I mean, all that's great, but it's kind of fake in a way. So I don't want to say it's fake, but you got to bring it back down to hoo, hoo. So I want to see your Haka dance. Hoo, 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 ah! I don't want to freak you out because I can really go into it. So feel what it feels like though when you feel that drumming music. Boom. So it's good to dance around, get moving in the body, start waking up, start doing our thing. So if you just joined me, what I've cooked today, and let me grab another short rib. Last night, because I'm trying to figure out, oh my gosh, how am I going to make breakfast, lunch, and dinner? And guess what? This is kind of works out in a way because now that I made breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I'm done. Maybe just salad tonight, but that's it. It's like, oh my God, look at the crock pot. And look at this, my short ribs right here. I don't know if you can see these. My short ribs, they're perfect. Not that we're being perfect. It's really good grounding food. And what I put in them, just some brown sugar, a little bit of ketchup, Worcestershire sauce, salt and pepper, and just a little bit of tiny brown sugar, just to make it taste good. And I'm putting it over rice. And that's dinner for my son. What I'm going to make him for lunch and what I've already made. Last night I made chicken skewers. So he's gonna get a salad for lunch with chicken skewers, and this is my natural green goddess dessert or dressing. So this green goddess dressing is really good. Maybe we should make it sometime. It's like since I'm doing breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Maybe it's instead of pajamas and pancakes, it's breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Since yesterday my boys ate like, I don't know, like 4 times. Oh, you know what I want to say? That thank you, all shouts out to my first sponsor, meaning my grocery bill is astronomical, and my first sponsor was my mother-in-law. Thank you, Yolanda. She bought me. I was trying something new. I usually will go to Whole Foods, but Whole Foods is so expensive. So I went to Costco, got organic stuff at Costco, and she gave me $300, and I spent $400. So I'm seeing how long that $400 goes. Because if you go to Whole Foods, one little bag, tiny bag, is like $150 every time you go. You're going every day. And so I'm thinking maybe, so thank you for sponsoring this week's food, Yolanda. And I appreciate that. Because it's like, I really do need a fund for like feeding these Amazons. And so what we're doing right now is we are cooking bacon, and I'm just going to make 2 breakfast McMuffins with eggs and egg, bacon, and cheese. And then, we're almost done. And then I have my teas this morning. This morning I am going to do like you know what, here was my new slipper, and Dexter snuffed my slippers. Now he just brought them back. So I got my little slippers on. Okay. You like those chewy slippers? All right. So I'm so glad you can join me today. I am still cooking here, but I would love to hear kind of how you're gonna own your balls or your lady balls. Our ovaries is our creative energy. And you know what? For females, we have babies through this space. And so that means that we actually kind of automatically let people run their energy through it to create all kinds of things. And you may even find yourself at work where you let people run their energy through that space. So owning your lady balls means you're gonna own your creative space. What am I gonna create today with the energy in my space, as opposed to creating for everyone else around you? And so when you're with people that are mutual in greater whole, meaning we're all creating together, then it's a space where everyone benefits. Otherwise, we give, and nothing comes back. So you have to make sure you are surrounding yourself with people where there's flow. You give, you receive. You give, you receive. You've got that flow happening, and it's very hard to do, because when you're a healer, or you're just a giving, caring person, but it comes at a cost. So, grounding. Feel what it feels like to drop your energy. Own your balls. And if you had balls, you'd be walking around really grounded. So we've set our intentions, and now there we go. And the bacon is almost done. Bringing in the bacon. Frying it up in a pan. This looks good. Now I'm going to just drain this bacon, and we're going to do an egg. And this looks great. So if you just joined me this morning, I've made breakfast, lunch, and dinner all in one. Look at that. 30 minutes, you're done. And then in 30 minutes, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So maybe it was total an hour. What I did is in the crock pot the night before, short ribs. And then I have steamed rice. And I made that as a dinner meal for my son, which he's packing. Here you go. And then for lunch, I made chicken skewers. I'm just putting it on lettuce. This is his lunch. I made, which I will make one time, a green goddess. It's really good. So nice, natural, good lunch. And then so for breakfast, we're doing that right now. We're gonna make just an egg right here, 2 eggs, and we're gonna do it on a, I'm just gonna dance because I can't think. See, now I'm down in my body and I don't have any mind. And so we're gonna put some butter in here and get my spatula. We got this rolling. Okay, now we're gonna kind of feel the vibe and turn up that music a bit. Here we go. We're gonna finish on a strong note. Come on, take it in. What do you gotta do today? Bring it in. Get those intentions in. Now we got the egg. Let's not forget, this is heating up. Here we go. Attention. And just let the body go. The more you can move the body, the more you can create. You know, isn't it interesting? It's kind of like the less we move, the more we're stuck. All right. Woo! So we got this up, and I'm gonna put some salt and pepper on this too. I've been forgetting my salt and pepper in my eggs sometime, and you can really taste it. And we got the bacon right here, and I got the cheese. We got some cheddar cheese that we're gonna put on it. Doesn't it smell good? Here we go. I like my other spatula. I'm gonna get my other spatula for this. So let's see. Okay. Do some Lion King this morning here. Get that lioness energy. All right. So he likes eggs kind of over easy. So if you just joined me, I have made short ribs the night before for dinner with rice, simple. I'm gonna put one in the refrigerator and then the other one's going to school. And then last night I made, and this is just leftovers, skewers, salad, green goddess dressing. And we have eggs here. Look at that egg. Woo! That egg looks perfect. You know what, we're not into perfect. We got the bacon. Now I'm gonna start to put butter in here and heat up the pan a bit. Right here. And we're just gonna put this in. I'm gonna put the cheese. Because we're gonna make 2. Okay. There we go. And then, now, tea. So let me go get the tea. I'm gonna get some nettle tea today. And I'm going to get a jasmine yin. Here we go. I like buying the loose teas. I have 2, I get teas in bulk, but there's an amazing tea store in Mill Valley, tea fountain that has, oh, amazing things. Look at this. This is jasmine. So I'm gonna add it with a little bit of, so I add that in, I'm gonna add some hot water in and let that soak here. My son loves jasmine, and I put a little bit of butter in it, just a tiny bit. Let me check and see how that egg's doing. Here we go. I need to like pop that egg. There we go. Perfect. And now we're gonna add that bacon on top of the egg. So here we go. Just cut up the bacon a little bit. So then I'm going to show you. There it is. I'm going to flip it. Oops. I kind of flipped my egg off. We're going to flip this thing. My stacking skills are needing improvement here. And let me get this one. There we go. Now I'm gonna just saute this other side. And doing good on time. So there we go. That looks great. Okay, I'm gonna get a plate for that. Okay, so now we're gonna just go over what we've done. So, short ribs with rice, this is dinner. And he's taking it to school. Salad with chicken skewers. And I'm gonna put those in a little plate. Here we go. And these are our breakfast, I'm not sure, breakfast McMuffins or whatever you call it. 2 of these. Voila! And that was fun, and that was fast. And so probably it took me an hour. You know, last night it took me 10 minutes to throw the short ribs in. I made the sauce with, you know, just a little Worcestershire sauce, a little brown sugar, a little ketchup. And so then I have breakfast, lunch, and dinner in the morning in a half an hour. And today, own your balls, whether your external balls are female lady balls or internal balls, this is our power. This is where we create from. And so our ovaries, we're gonna own those ovaries. And so drop that energy down, own your space, own your balls, and let me know how today goes. Get those intentions in the body. I wanna see your Haka.